every Thursday at 8 p.m.
What's up, y'all? Trent Small, the chef, a.k.a. Red Specs. I'm here with my brother and co-host, Papa Wolf, a.k.a. Alpha Moon, and BK Pinky down at the bottom. This is Food for Thought. What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah, man, live every Thursday night at 8 p.m. We talk about food, music, and the truth that matters to you, our listeners.
Nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth here on Food for Thought. Also, catch us streaming live only on YouTube, and also listen to our audio version on Spotify for creators and wherever you get your podcasts. Tonight is going to be one of those nights, people. Tonight is one of those nights. We're talking about the war in Iran. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
A new year calls for a new kind of podcast. Live every Thursday at 8 p.m.
Yeah. Welcome. Ah, man, welcome to Food for Thought, and thanks for tuning in live. And as what we always do before we dive in, don't forget to follow, like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss any of our live episodes here on YouTube. We appreciate it, man. We definitely appreciate it.
That's right.
Also,
of course, nothing for them to subscribe. Don't cost
yeah,
nothing.
man. Nothing. It costs you guys nothing.
Free 99.
Free 99. No doubt. Also, shout outs to everyone who's watching us on Brooklyn Free Speech TV, Spectrum, Optimum, RCN, Verizon Files, and streaming on Rumble. We thank you for that. Thanks for all the people on TikTok, Facebook,
Yes.
Instagram that are starting to tune in a lot on Food for Thought and Unscripted Conversations every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Welcome back here tonight.
Welcome.
Get that coach driven, y'all.
Yeah, and don't forget, get that Culture Driven, that single from us, AK Alpha Moon single.
Right.
That's right. So, welcome back to Food for Thought. Tonight's episode is one that many people are talking about today, but very few are actually slowing down to understand what's going on. Because right now, the world is watching situation unfold, right? And this situation can shape global politics, global security, and even life here at home in the United States.
Fact.
And that's the war in Iran.
Yes.
No doubt. But before I get into that, fellas, how are you guys doing here today, man? What's going on? What's y'all been up to, man?
Pinky, what's up? How you doing today?
I'm good. It's a rainy night.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's raining over here. Yeah, New York is raining. I don't know if it's raining where you were at, AK.
Nah, man, it was a beautiful day, sun shining, everything is good over here.
Orange and blue skies. Orange and blue skies.
Orange and blue skies. Orange and blue, thank goodness. Because all this news going on is depressing, so it's good to get that beautiful blue sky.
You need to
weather.
wash all the nonsense away.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that, Pinky. Yeah, y'all got some rain
Wash
over there, but it's like you said,
wash
just
all
wash
the
away all the nonsense.
Wash
You know what I
all-
mean?
Yeah,
And I
man.
just
Yeah.
put that on my side, sunshine. You know what I mean? Sunshine. So yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's give it going. Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
So now
Pinky doing some words of wisdom now, respects.
Already.
Already.
Yeah, but before gentlemen, before we go any further, let me say something very important, right? This conversation is not about fear. It's not about choosing any sides or anything like that. Okay. This conversation is about understanding. Understanding.
Or
Okay.
like we like to say, overstanding.
Overstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Because when conflict happened thousands of miles away, you know, history has shown us over and over again that it can reach our shores in
Right.
ways people never expected. You know what I mean? So don't think just because this war, which they don't want to call it a war, is happening over there, that it's not reaching us. Okay. Because we have the gas prices going up, right? We
Oil.
also have military involvement,
Yep.
Right.
economic instability,
Mm-hmm.
not to mention cyber wars and global alliance shifting. You know,
Yeah. This can open up a whole
The whole can of worms.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you know, you brought up the good points. You know, this just because it's over there, that doesn't mean it's over on this side.
Right.
You know, it affects us in different ways too. You know what I'm saying? And people that's over here that got family members that's serving, protecting. It's rough, man. It's a rough thing, you know. So
And war and like they say, war in one region can ripple across the entire planet.
Yep.
The entire planet. So so tonight I want you to slow down a little bit with us here at Food for Thought, and we're going to unpack this together tonight. We're not going into name callings and all that, because that's not what this show is about. It's about how we can get together as people to resolve some of these problems that's piled on upon us.
Yeah.
I might say one name call. I don't know.
I know you're gonna call a name.
They deserve it. When you deserve it, you deserve it.
I hear you. I hear you.
You deserve it. And
Who
you know, I know a
speaking
lot
the
of people
truth.
calling them too.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
So you deserve it.
You know, because we want to get into, because a lot of people may or may not know. Like I said, we only on here for an hour and a half, so we can't say everything that we want to say in that hour and a half. But we definitely we wanted to get to where did this conflict started, right? Why has tension with Iran been happening for decades, existed for decades.
Some people think it just started. No.
Exactly. And also what's happening right now, right? What's happening right now. And most importantly, what could the end of this war actually look like? You know? How does this gonna look like? How is it gonna affect everyday Americans sitting right here watching this show?
Makes you think.
That makes you think.
It makes you think. You know, how would that affect? You know, I have my thoughts. I'm gonna save them for later. But
yeah, man, this is crazy. You know, because sometimes the biggest global stories, man, they aren't the one that that quietly impact our daily lives the most.
No.
You know. So, like I said before out there, grab a seat, take a breath, and let's think this through together here at Food for Thought. Man, Food for Thought is here. Oh, man. So let's start off. I guess I got some rundowns. Let me look at my board.
Got the points up there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man. So,
I know it. Yeah, I
what
know
we're
it's
gonna
a
do,
lot.
man? We're gonna start with segment one. Let's try to keep these in segments so we can be a little more organized here tonight.
Definitely, yeah.
So, how did we get here?
Man.
You know, how did we get here? So, if you only look at headlines from the past and stuff like that for the past few weeks, it can seem like this conflict, like AK said, just happened out of nowhere, right? It seemed like it just happened out of nowhere, right? But the truth is, the tension between Iran and the United States goes back more than 70 years.
Yep.
70 years. It's been going on for a long time, people. So
Yeah.
don't think it just happened just recently.
Yeah, they think the beef with Ja Rule and 50 Cent was going on for a couple of years. This joint been going on for 70 years.
70 years.
I ain't even 70.
Mm-hmm.
It's been going on before I was born.
It's been going on for a long time.
Crazy.
For most of us. Most of us was born.
Crazy, bro.
Yep. That that tension, that build up, that's just a powder keg waiting to happen.
Right.
And just about every president always had some type of conflict or something with Iran.
Right.
And again, respects, I believe it's like you said, it's because there's that deep history that's there.
And to understand your present, you have to understand
your past.
Your past.
There you go, your past.
That's like you said, it's that deep hate.
Yeah.
It's just like it's crazy. The
Yeah,
hate is,
no doubt. Let's rewind it for a second, man, because listen, I'm let me take you back just a little bit. I'm not a top scholar, okay? So you guys have to excuse me on this. I just do research and stuff like that. But back in 1953, Iran had a democracy elected prime minister there, right? And apparently he made like these bold moves to nationalize Iran's oil, take control away from the foreign countries, right? Especially like the British and stuff like that. So the West saw that as like a threat, like, yo, what's going on here? You know? So the United States and UK backed a coup, right? That removed them from
power.
From power, and strengthened the Shah of Iran at the time, right? Now, for years, the Shah ruled the Western support. He ruled all that. But many Iranians felt oppressed by it, you know? And then, like around, I think, 1979, that anger, it exploded, right?
In the streets.
Right, in the streets, the Iranian Revolution. And then Iran became an Islamic Republic. And when the U.S. hostages was taken, remember back in the day, the hostages was taken.
Yeah, for over a year.
Yeah,
for over a year they was taken.
Yeah, in Tehran, that was 444 days.
Yep.
Yeah. So relations between the two countries is started getting shattered from that time.
Yeah, it really started bubbling because you kidnap our citizens for 400 and something days. So they was already on the the little bad intentions for both parties. But then now, when that happened, it just escalated it more, and that
Yeah.
stood with us, like I think, until this day.
Yeah. And the tension still shape the world today. That
Mm-hmm.
tension is still here today, and we see it
Yeah.
obviously now.
Yep. And like you were saying, respects, and and when you were talking, the oil,
Hmm.
they did what they had to do for their region, and it's control. They know that oil, it moves the world, so
Right.
they want
Yeah.
to take
Yeah.
control of that, and that's what they did back in the days. And
Hmm.
the West didn't like that because they know you need the oil for different things,
Mhm.
and they wanted that.
The money.
Hmm.
Yep.
Stay rich.
Hmm.
And that was decades of tension.
Yeah. Yeah. Even till now, I don't want to jump ahead, but a lot of the countries, especially since this president is in office, these natural resources are and have always been high commodities for these countries because they are big bargaining chips.
Hmm.
And as we start moving into different fields, those things like oil and all of that stuff like that, they're still big commodities. But as we move into technology and all of these natural resources, like these places in Africa and some in Venezuela, they're
Hmm.
becoming even more of a big commodity to these countries. And some bullies, let's just say, feel like, you know what? Either I'm gonna put some proxy people in there
Hmm.
so
Yep.
that way we could shadow control it, my opinion, or you just gonna work with you and we just gonna take over it.
But it's been going on even, you can even say, I'm gonna say slavery days.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
400, 500 years.
mm-hmm.
When we got Africa got gold and diamonds and all
Yeah.
this, and these bullies come over
Mm-hmm,
and use them natural resources as
mm-hmm.
commodities, and they
Hmm.
come over and they take it.
Yep.
And that's the same thing they doing now.
Yes.
Venezuela, you
Yes.
know what I'm saying? They went over to take the oil. That's what it's
Mm-hmm.
really about.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't care you telling them on. It's really about that.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It
And
discredit.
I'll give you one that I don't know if y'all been checking it out. I'll pop in and do some research every now and then on it. With the big rainforests, you know, these rainforests, which, when we had Miss Angela Burke on, we were talking about the natural, Earth's natural healing things and plants and all. They're stripping down some of these rainforests in these different countries to make these different bases and all
Mhm.
that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Buildings,
Ag-
stuff like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
again, that's them taking over stuff. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? And we know when we say them, we know what we're talking about. We're talking about bullies
Hmm.
taking over these different things. And, you have indigenous people there that, that's like, yo, this is our land. This is, what the creator gave us. But once a bully is there, they don't care about none of that stuff. So it's sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's crazy because this tension been going on. Like I said, it's been going on for a while.
Hmm.
So it's like decades of tension. Since 1979, the relationship has been marked by constant friction, man.
Hmm.
Um, Sanctions, proxy conflicts, you
Hmm.
know, accusations of terrorism, um, nuclear concerns,
Yep.
stuff like that. You know,
Lots of
it's been
finger
going.
pointing.
Yeah, a lot. And Iran has supported groups across the Middle East
Hmm.
that opposed American allies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, meanwhile, the United States have placed heavy economic sanctions on Iran to limit its military and nuclear ambitions.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
In United States also is backing like Iran is doing it. All these different little proxy groups that they have strike in different places in different regions. But United States is doing it too. You know, you got these three-letter agencies that's funding different groups to back the West up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I heard the speech that that the president had said, and when he was saying, you know, the government is yours, take it now while you got a chance. You know, you might not get another chance again.
And that's what I don't understand too. Is
Yeah,
like you trying to
incite.
every country is not meant to be democracy.
Yes.
Okay, everybody is not the same.
Yeah.
You know, different countries want other things. You
Uh-huh.
know, different regimes, different. You can't make everybody like the United States. You can't.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy because to me, if they want that democracy comes at a cost. You know, this country, the people in it that fought for that democracy paid price.
Mhm.
They paid the price. They fought. They you know, they picket. They got whipped. They got hanged. They, you know, their voter right. They paid a price. So in these countries, if you want democracy, I'm all for it. That's your country. I'm all for it. But just like the people before you, you have to fight for that. You know, we shouldn't be there, in my opinion, fighting their fight. Helping is one thing.
Right.
Helping is one thing because everybody needs help. You know what I'm saying?
Who you helping?
Exactly. When we're in there and we're controlling the narrative of what's going on, you have to look and see, is it really the democracy or is it really something else?
Listen,
I
my
see
thing,
something else.
huh?
I see something else.
Yeah,
I agree.
exactly.
I
My
see-
thing is, you want democracy somewhere else, and we losing our democracy here. How is that possible?
And I'll
100%.
tell you how it's possible in my
You
opinion.
want to do it somewhere else, everywhere else, but you losing your democracy here in the United States.
And you know why? It's like Pinky just said. And I said, because it's something else. You're losing your democracy at home, but you're fighting for democracy for somebody else in their country. So it got to be something else. What is it? You said it earlier. It's the natural resources because they want to control. That's the something else under the mask of democracy. The people want it, but the bully knows, listen, yeah, I'm going to help you fight. I'm going to help you say all this. But what they really want is those natural resources, in my opinion.
And if you guys remember, one of the most dramatic moments came in 2020, right? When the U.S. carried out the drone strike that killed the Iranian general. Y'all remember
Oh yeah.
that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think the bully was in the office at that point. That was under
Yeah.
his watch.
Yeah. And that event nearly pushed the two countries into direct war then at that time.
Right.
Because of that happened. But somewhere somehow the situation cooled down, and it cooled down for a little while, and here we are today with this one.
So remember, they tried to get at the bully.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, they tried to go back.
Oh
and
yeah.
get at the bully.
Mm-hmm.
So the bully got bully got mad.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but I need somebody else
Exactly.
that
Exactly.
also don't like that. You know, that person, or also getting bully from somebody else.
Yeah.
So
It's
they
like
join
it's
together.
it's like the street thing. The bully needs to put the batteries in the back of somebody to help. You know how they say you put the
Right,
batteries in the back, get
right,
them gassed up.
right. It was the
Mm-hmm.
battery. It
Mm-hmm.
was that
And Red
little,
Spec,
the little toy you twisting,
hmm
Yeah.
moving.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it was.
and Red Specs, I think it calmed down. And correct me if I'm wrong, because the bully had left at that point and somebody else was in there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So they wanted to keep that rhetoric down. But
Mm-hmm.
then the bully came back.
Mm-hmm.
And when the
Mm-hmm.
bully came back, he started announcing, I was the one who did this.
Mm-hmm.
I knocked
Mm-hmm.
off this person. So
Mm-hmm.
then now, the little guy that got bullied said, you know what? I'm standing up. And then now they try to snatch him.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. No
You
doubt.
follow
No
me?
doubt. No
Right.
doubt. Get in the chat, people. Or you can call in 347-903-5664 if you want to talk
Hey.
about the subject and what y'all think about this war in Iran. So, what happens now?
You pray.
So, fast forward to today, right? The current conflict is rooted in a mixture of religious instabilities, military strikes, proxy conflicts,
Mm.
and political escalation, right?
Yeah.
And Iran has relationships with various armed groups throughout the Middle East, like I was saying. So don't think they're just by themselves, because they're not. Okay, these groups have been involved in the attack against the United States forces and their allies for decades. So don't just sit there and think they're out there by themselves. Okay, so
Yeah, they got allies too. They got homeboys and homegirls, and you know what I'm saying. That people want to ride for them too. You know, and like we say, like wolves like to say, when we get hungry, we rip the flesh off the bone,
mhm.
and when the flesh is gone, if we hungry enough, we go for the bone marrow because that's where the nutrients is at. And if we really get hungry, we'll come hunt in the morning. That's what these guys do. You keep pushing them, they are gonna come hunt in the
Yeah,
morning. And y'all know
no
what I
doubt.
mean by that. So we're on home front. Don't get comfortable.
Exactly.
Don't get
Exactly.
comfortable because if they get hungry enough, they're gonna come and look for some food.
Yeah. And then on top of that, at the same time, Israel and Iran have been engaged in a
Oh,
shadow conflict for years, right? They've been going on for years, involving cyber warfare,
Mhm.
Bloods.
intelligent operations, and military strikes. So they've been going on for years too.
Yeah, it's like Pinky was saying, the bully needs somebody to put the battery in the back to make a move. Now, my question is, I don't know who put the battery in whose back, the bully or the other one. But
Yeah.
somebody there, maybe they both said, we could both do this because I've been beefing with him for the longest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah,
You
right,
know what I'm
right.
saying?
And the tensions it escalated in that region, so direct confrontation was bound to happen. It's
Yeah, the bully
bound to
said, yo,
happen.
this is my perfect time. Let me jump in here and help you out. You know
It's
what I'm
bound
saying?
to happen.
Yeah, it's chess, man. It's chess, it's world chess, and the moves are strategic, very thought out, years in the making. You know what I'm saying? And lives are being lost. People are confused, um, manipulated into thinking certain things because you're only getting what's put out there. We have to do our research and then more research and then research the research just to find out the things that you need to know. And then use your third eye and say, it could be, it could not be. These things are planned out way ahead of time. It's not just things that's just popping off. And the convenience of the way this particular war escalated. People are not, they're not back at Congress, and all of a sudden, oh, it might be this week. We don't know. Excuse me. And then the next thing you know, you see the flash on the TV, or you wake up like Red Specs called me one Saturday morning. You see what's going on? We knew it was coming down the pipe because the signals was there. It was just when.
Exactly.
And then all of these people that's with the buddies, all of their little teammates, they act like they playing a game of Call of Duty with some of the rhetoric that I hear, and this guy putting up a strike while he's playing the music to COD, to Call of Duty. It's like people are losing their lives and livelihood, and people are scared. You got the school, whether that school was bombed purposely or whether it was, a casualty of war where the missile fell on, but those little girls lost their lives.
Exactly.
I don't care. They see it makes it feel like they see all of them as evil. All of them is, I don't care if that's the cousin or the friend or whatever. Well, they with it too. And they could be like you said, little girls, little boys.
Yeah.
Well, right now they're saying they don't really know if it was American bomb or if it was something that they shot down from Iran that struck the building. Yeah.
You're gonna get their interpretation. I'm sorry, go ahead, Pinky.
They were saying that was U.S. intelligence, but Israel, shot the bomb.
This war is built on lies. This war is built on lies, man. Because 1 minute somebody's saying something, and then the next minute somebody said something different, totally different.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't say that. He said that. No, she said that. He didn't say that. Come on. This is getting ridiculous.
Let me give you an example of that as well. Mr. Tropicana, last year, June 22, 2025, Operation Midnight Hammer, where two bombers caused severe damage to the Iran nuclear sites. You remember?
I remember.
And when TT was on the fake news saying we obliterated the sites and it was a major success. Okay, why are you saying that now? Why is otherwise now? Now you saying you and Marky Mark Stupido and Pete Sonic's Hedgehog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Saying some bull crap, saying, we with the regime and all this other stuff. Yo, listen, man, y'all didn't kill Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, right? Y'all killed him. Somebody did. But you could say that Israel dropped the bomb, but you was down with it. That's like I'll go rob a bank, but Derek is dropped. But Alpha Moon sitting in the car waiting. Both going down.
Yeah, we both good. We both we doing the same thing. Salute on that.
It's the same robbery, bro. It doesn't matter. And it's like, why you flip flopping? Oh, you're pointing at him. You point at who flip flopping? Somebody did something
because they know their real agenda, and their real agenda. They don't want the people to know their real agenda. So they're doing all of this, lies, and then people catching them in their lies. So they have to start pointing fingers at somebody else. Like, I didn't say that. She boom.
Red
you know
Specs
what I mean?
did it.
Red Specs did it.
Yep.
I
There's
saw
gonna
him.
be a lot of finger pointing soon. You know what I'm saying?
like it's too much flip flopping, man. It's
because
too
I'm saying to myself, okay, so if you blew up the oil the first time, I mean not the oil, the
nuclear
right sites. Why are we there trying to blow
Why
them
we
up
trying to
again?
blow 'em up
Well, that's the thing I didn't.
Why are we
Yeah,
over there again?
I'm like, what? That was just last year, bro.
We
That
don't
was
want them to have a nuclear bomb. Okay, you went over there last time. You didn't take care of it.
That's what I understand. That's
yeah.
I overstand
Right, these
because
young kids, 6, 7. It's like
yeah, if you're saying they got nuclear joints, you know, and this is the reason why, and you did it before, you annihilated everything.
So you
So
say.
we still going back over there to finish it
what?
up? Like what are we going over there now for? So it's slowly starting to turn from, oh, they got nuclear weapons, and it's
They ain't hit
slowly starting to
shit.
turn to the
Alpha
people
Moon,
want us
they
to
ain't hit
live.
shit.
No,
They
no,
ain't hit shit.
no. They
They
might as
dropped
well
some bombs last time and wasted millions of dollars on the aircraft flying over there, the gas to get over there,
I'm gonna give you
the bomb to drop.
I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you one of
There's no
Pinky's
and
little saying.
miss everything.
I'm gonna give you Pinky's little saying. They might as well had Ray Charles driving that plane that dropped that bomb.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? Because you ain't hit nothing.
You ain't hitting nothing. Oh man.
it's man, it's no justification of this attack.
No.
I agree with you.
And what's the plan after the attack?
That's what I'm saying. And when those confrontations begin, allies are activated. Countries start taking sides. You know, military readiness increases. It's crazy, and suddenly, the region conflict can start looking like something much bigger than it is.
Speaking of that, Dubai, pretty city. I never went, but you know, I seen that Dubai.
I want to go there so bad.
I
know
want
friends out there.
They hit the airport.
They hit the airport. Yeah.
They hit the airport. Americans, they said, all right, you know, we got some more. Y'all ain't going nowhere.
But you know what's so funny? I told one of our friends, a mutual friend that we know, Dubai for years, 10 years, 15 years, people going over, beautiful city, spending. Why you ain't invest in one of these iron domes? Maybe I'm naive to that, but this beautiful city, all of this new technology and skyscrapers and all that. Why you ain't and especially in that Middle Eastern area? Why you ain't invest in an iron dome?
They feel ain't nobody going to touch it. Ain't nobody touching here. Maybe that's what their thoughts were. That ain't gonna happen over here.
And look at today. And then you got people saying, "Oh, that's just AI." It's that they didn't hit. Yo, you got people saying, "Yo, I'm in Dubai, stuck."
Yeah.
Stuck. They
Get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
A lot of people is in the Middle East. Let me look at some of my.
Yeah,
so
it's crazy, man.
There was hundreds of thousands of people that stuck there, but 20,000 Americans are back home. That's the only thing they have right now.
Oh, okay.
20,000 is back. They're trying to get the rest of them back. A lot of people are calling. There's a number to call. I should have had the number. If you're stuck out there, you call the number and they'll give you advice or whatever. But most of them is like shelter in place. Like shelter in place, like how much shelter in place can I do? A lot of places don't have deep bunkers and stuff like that where you can really shelter and not worry about it. What happens about food and water and all that kind of stuff? How long are they going to shelter in place? When are you going to come and get these people?
Yep. Are they going to be there for years? Another city is Kuwait. You know, we have a really good friend that's boots on the ground over there, for lack of better words, in you know, Kuwait. And for everybody who's saying this stuff is fake and it's AI, I won't put nothing past nobody or nothing, especially with the technology.
Exactly.
But when we have a reputable person that we spoke to from Kuwait, we called him, and he's telling us that is real. Oh, it's real.
It's real.
It's real. So, all of that stuff that I see and hear that is fake and this is not happening, it's happening. Now, I might can say it might not be happening like some, on a scale with something, people might exaggerate, but when this reputable source told respects, food for thought in us, that, it's happening and it's going down. And it's
And
some
remember,
work that's been put in.
Kuwait was the first person they bombed, the place they bombed.
Yep.
So they know what's happening. So
and don't they have military bases and all that kind of stuff out in Kuwait?
That's why they hitting the military bases.
Wow.
And all these bases is strategically placed throughout the Middle East. So that's what Iran is focusing on, because they know all the Americans is there, and Kuwait was like the first one that got hit
and
over there.
They ain't gonna let nothing fly. You built out supremely. They ain't letting nothing fly.
No, and Mr. Peter Pan, you know who that is, Mr. Hassa Peter Pan. I'll leave his name like that. I know one of these countries didn't want. If you guys know the name of the other country, they didn't. They said, "Nah, y'all can't use this base over here no more because they coming over here. They hitting people." Different military bases. So y'all take all that stuff out of here. We good. Now, Mr. Hassenberg, Peter Pan, right? You know who I'm talking about.
Sonic.
Sonic. He's putting the wool over people's eyes, saying, "Oh, a lot of the allies is coming with us and they're letting us use their bases and all." No, a lot of them were saying, "Nah, man, take that somewhere else. We don't know what's going on."
Yeah.
So it's a lot of misinformation that is going around too. The U.S. embassies is closing in a lot of these places.
And so, Pinky, you have the 6 reserved military personnel that got killed there.
Yeah, it was 6 U.S. soldiers.
6 of them.
6 of them. Put it up.
Let me
see if we got a couple, I think.
Yeah, these are the 4. We want to condolences to the 4 members here that lost their lives for no reason. They weren't even at war at the time. They were, some of them was on their way back home to see their families and stuff like that and live their lives, man. And they just lost it.
Let's give them a moment of silence.
20 to 50 years old. Crazy.
Yeah. Let's give them a moment of silence.
Yeah, big up to them, man.
Yes.
Thank you for your services.
Thank you for your services.
Thank you.
I hate to see that, especially with our servicemen and women, because they didn't sign up for this. They signed up if, our country is going to get attacked or whatever and stuff like that, but not for all these lies and all this stuff floating around and all this stuff going around.
They didn't sign up for the lies and
they didn't sign up for the lies.
And you know what pissed me off? These people died, right? And Mr. Tropicana, or should I say Mr. Goldilocks? And a few,
his hair is growing by the minute, boy.
Why I said that.
Like Pinocchio.
I want you to know, because he should have been apologizing them correctly to the families.
Yes.
Instead of the fallen, he talk about new drapes or how the rebuilding of the West Wing is keeping his wife up all night, or that gold is his favorite color. I'm like, it should be orange.
Yeah, you see, he talking about.
They struck airport Dubai and U.S. and embassy. And
well, we're gonna have casualties. That's
gonna have that. You're gonna come on.
That's not giving condolences to the family.
Family, you should have been on it with him first thing. But you talking about the drapes and how that's keeping up your wife up all night for the West Wing they rebuilt. Come on, man.
I got a question for the viewers out there. Viewers, I want to hear from you tonight. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this conflict will escalate or eventually cool down? What do you think? And should the United States stay out of Middle Eastern conflicts or remain involved in global stability? Put it in the comments, man, and let me know what's going on, because let's have a real conversation here. Or call us here, 347-903-5664. Give us an answer, man.
For me, do you think this will escalate? I pray not, but I think it will. Should the United States stay out of Middle East conflict? Only if we're dragged in it should we do what we have to do to protect our home front. That's what I believe. But just to go in there doing what we're doing and teaming up, my opinion, no. We have too much to lose as far as our military personnel, fighting in another country in another war that doesn't pertain to us. But the secret agenda is real.
But it contained maybe to one person.
That's why I said the secret agenda is real. And that's part of it.
Because I'm gonna say this, and maybe I'm go over the limb. Do you remember? Okay, when they first would. Now I'm gonna say it like this: Hamas, right, is protected by who? Iran. Iran backs them up. Who been fighting? Hamas and Israel. Who's Israel fighting with? I mean, not fighting allies. United States. Right? You remember when the Gaza Strip, actually what they fighting for and stuff like that. Palestinians and Israel, whatever, on the Gaza Strip, and Israel trying to take over, the Gaza Strip and all that. Hamas, So, guess who's trying to take over that as well?
Who's that?
Mr. Tropicana.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't part of that.
Yeah.
So, in order to get that part with Israel, what you got to do? You got to take out the enemy.
That's right. You got to put that work in too.
Put that work in as well. You want to build your little hotels and build all. You were saying all this stuff.
Yep, you're right. He was saying it.
All this stuff. You was gonna build all that stuff. So what you got to do? You got to take somebody. Somebody got to go. You can't build nothing if you got this war going on. We can't come together if you got all this stuff going on.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
And it's just like I said,
for the real deal. All this is a distraction.
Yeah.
But what I want to see? I want to see them Epstein files, baby. Get on.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I want to see.
That's the distraction.
That's the distraction.
Even though this distraction is unaliving people. I don't like this distraction at all.
No.
But this is something where, okay, we don't have to talk about that right now. Get rid of those papers, put it in the dumpster, put it, burn them or whatever. By the time they get ready to come back, it ain't gonna be here. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean?
We could chew, how the saying go, you could chew gum and walk at the same time. So we going through this, still show them files.
This was news. Okay, you show sports, right? You show local news. You show the war. Okay, why you can't show the Epstein files?
Yeah.
Why you can't do that? That's crazy.
Because the bully don't want that to be. He don't want that to be known. He wants you to look over here while he moving over there.
And I just seen today on the news. Remember the Afghan refugees that they got from Afghanistan, you know, during the conflict or whatever over there or whatever. They brought them and they put them into like these little
communities, like
little community things or whatever. These people is stuck in the Middle East as well.
What?
They stuck out there as well. They can't go nowhere. They're like in
limbo.
little you know, those container they make homes out of and stuff or whatever.
Right.
No shelter. No, you're right. No shelter, no place to go, no place to run, and they're stuck out there as well. They didn't ask to be there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And now they're helpless out there too as well.
It's crazy. Dirty business, man. It's dirty business, man.
And from the last 100 hours, this war has costed us so far $3.7 billion. Only the first 100 hours of this war.
They say war is money.
Exactly.
It's a business.
But what I'm saying is you have people over here, right? Not enough to eat, homeless, all this stuff happening over here in the United States. And you already wasted $3.7 billion on a war you shouldn't even be in. And this is what I'll be talking about, that, you know, these people don't look out for their people before they go out and do other things. You know, let's take care of this. They're so busy fighting Democrat, Republicans. They both fighting, you know, and it's not doing anything for the American people.
No,
the American people don't see shit. They don't see nothing. We don't see nothing. We see y'all fighting. We see y'all arguing. We see y'all bickering, but we don't see y'all doing shit.
Yeah.
War. Ooh, good God. What is
it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Nothing.
So my question is okay, so you in Iran doing this. What's the next country? And you know what the next country is? And I think he just said it today. Your boy.
TT?
Cuba.
What?
Yes.
Cuba.
Listen.
Cuba. They talking about Cuba a lot.
Listen.
Watch out for that one. Watch out for that one.
This has been going on.
Mama said we can go over there? It was all right for us to go.
They've been the same thing. They got a history with Cuba. Remember the Cuban Missile Crisis when Jimmy Carter was there? There's a history there. The thing is, what do they want over there? Remember, this is global chess. So what's the angle? You know what I'm saying? What's the angle to get this regime out to, you know, it's crazy, man. Crazy.
I don't know, but let's hear a word from our sponsor. We'll be right back. Food for thought.
Today's episode is sponsored by Dubby Energy Drinks. Dubby allows you to have faster reaction time paired with laser-sharp focus without the jitters or a crash. If you want to start winning more, this is for you. The Premium Energy Drink Dubby.
Get 10% off your entire order from Dubby when you use coupon code Food for Thought, which helps support the podcast.
Yeah. We're back.
Thanks to our sponsor. Thanks to our sponsor.
Yeah, scan that QR code in the right-hand corner over Red Specs. Alpha Moon's head there. Scan that QR code for more information about this show. Also, remember, donations and gifts are always accepted here at Food for Thought. You can cash app us at Food for Thought FFT. You can also zell us at Food for Thought 1424 at Gmail. Checks and money orders are always accepted here at Food for Thought. And we'll thank you for your donations. Thank you very much. So I saw your girl on TV, Mudface. Mudface.
Krispy Kreme?
Krispy Kreme is out. DHS secretary is replaced by Mark Wayne Millen. Mark Wayne Millen. He's a Republican in Oklahoma. So I don't know what's gonna come out of that. I don't know if he's gonna do any better. I don't care about no Kung Fu or Kwang Kong Do or whatever the fuck he know. That ain't got shit to do with Americans. We don't care about none of that stuff. We want to know what you're gonna do about what's going on in America. And I think Krispy Kreme face is going over to I think she's going over to something called the Shield of
Fresh donut.
Yeah, going over to Shield of America. What is this? Marvel Comics? What the fuck is going on?
That's a sequel to Black Panther. That's the sequel to Black Panther.
I can't.
Homeland Securities.
Yeah. And I really think what you just said before, AK, that they're mimicking what you said, the game, the video game.
Oh, Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty, right?
Yeah.
They're mimicking Marvel Comics. I don't know, the war of the War Room, the war of whatever. She's going to be control of Shields of America.
Yeah.
I feel like it feels, I don't know.
Let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you and Pinky a question. Why do y'all call her, what you call her? Crispy. Why? Because she wears a lot of where did y'all come up with this name? I'm like,
the name is Christy Gnomes.
Right? But her face is Krispy Kreme. I don't know why this bitch thinks she's fine. I don't know what. And then she got to have a nerve to have
Did you see
anyway.
Krispy Kreme donut? You see how it's shiny?
Yeah. So I can't.
Krispy Kreme gnomes, man.
Wow.
Oh,
Food for Thought. We're giving it to you live here. Food for Thought. Food, music, and the truth that matters to our listeners. All right. And speaking of food, I want to get into one of my food videos because these guys are making me laugh so much. I gotta take a little break. So we're gonna go into this food video. We're gonna come back. The war in Iran.
Still going on.
Let's go. We're gonna experience the magic of one of the greatest noodle soups in the world. This is an easy recipe to follow. It's a traditional Vietnamese pho. Pho is a soup that's everything. It's light yet flavorful. It's beefy, savory, complex, with the tiniest hint of richness, and it's filled with beautiful spices like cinnamon. Without a doubt, one of my best soups. Some make this dish with beef bone and meat, but for the sake of this show, I'm gonna have to show you that later. I like to use beef tenderloin for my raw beef slices. Sometimes these cuts of meats is like a little costly, but trust me, it is well worth it. You can even partially freeze the beef in your refrigerator, so that way when you're cutting it, you get super thin, fine slices, because that's what you need, man. Let's do my music. Let's do the movie magic, man. Cut these down real thin, real thin. There you go. That's the way it's supposed to be. Let's move on. I'm gonna take this lemongrass, I'm gonna cut it in the back with the back of the knife. You're gonna chop it like that. We wanna get those flavors going on in this lemongrass. Release all the flavors. 1/4 beef stock, unsalted, in a stock pot. With all our aromatics. And we're gonna let this simmer for like 30 minutes. 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, we're gonna strain and discard all the solids out of the liquid. Let's pour this right in here. And this is what you're left with, just the liquids. We're gonna add our fish sauce at this time. And we're gonna add some salt just for taste. You can adjust it any way you want. More fish sauce if you like. I'll take our rice noodles. We're gonna soak these for like 15, 20 minutes. Let them get a little soft. And then we're gonna add them back to the boiling water. Ten to 15 seconds, that's done. This soup is typically served with just noodles, beef broth, with some toppings on the side. The idea is to help yourself, to the toppings on the side. You and your guests, you put the toppings on whatever you want, how spicy you want, and you guys just pick from the toppings. So that's why the toppings is normally on the side of this dish. We're gonna place the meat on top here. Thin slices of beef tenderloin right on top of the noodles. I'm gonna place our bean sprouts on the side over here. You just dress up the dish now. Now we're dressing up. We're gonna ladle some of this boiling broth. Make sure it's boiling, because as soon as it hits the meat, it's going to start cooking the meat. Cooks the beef in moments. So make sure it's pretty hot and boiling when it goes onto this meat. I'm gonna apply my mint along with my shallots, jalapenos. Let's go. Cilantro. Let's dress it with this Thai chili peppers here at the top. Like I said, allow the guests to help themselves to the garnishes on the side, and they can make it any kind of way they want. Any kind of way. I'm gonna add this lime juice on top. And that's it, people. Thank you for watching. This has been Food for Thought.
No.
Yes.
Yo.
That's some good looking soup there.
Yeah, man. There was a lot of pause moments in there.
Yeah, well, it definitely was some pause moments in there.
No comment on that one.
It was definitely some pause moments in there.
Well, anyway, welcome back to Food for Thought. Our discussion tonight, the war in Iran. What's happening, what's going to happen, what won't happen. So I think we were getting into segment 4, I believe. We was on segment 4.
Yes.
And could this become a longer war? That's what we want to know. You guys can call in 347-903-5664 or get into the chat right there and give us your opinion about this show and what we're talking about here tonight. Right? So
weeks.
Right. Could this become a longer war? So that's what we're getting in. Because one of the biggest questions people are asking right now is, could this turn into War 3? And the honest answer is no one truly knows.
Mm-hmm.
But we're here to figure this out tonight here on Food for Thought.
And then if it can turn into a bigger war, then who's to say that might get involved in that against us? You know, you got all of these other countries, you know.
Yeah, a lot of countries against us.
Yeah.
That don't like us.
Yep.
Right.
Russia, China,
Yes, sir.
you know, it's European allies. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, a lot of people out there do not like the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And especially now, okay, the things that they're doing.
But see, the thing is, it's not. You said the United States, right? It's not us. It's the government.
Yeah, but they look at it as us.
We are them. We are them.
We are them, but we got these people in there. We choose these people to represent us, and these people represent us the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't ask for all this.
Well, if you look and flip that on these countries that, like for instance, Iran, they voted these people in or whatever they did to represent them.
Right.
Now the flip side of that is just like us, the United States and all these other Israel saying, wait, these people are saying they representing them wrong. So they want someone else to come in and represent them from their own country. Well, what if that happens with us? If they see the bully doing this, other countries, you think they're going to say, well, you know what? These people don't like what he's doing. So let us go over there and help them out. No, they ain't. The United States wouldn't stand for that. So why are we doing that in these other countries? You follow me?
Right.
And you got to remember too, when they say death to America, they don't say death to the government.
Yeah.
They say America, which is us, which is
Yeah.
anybody who's in America.
Yep.
You know?
Listen, I'm a regular guy, just like you. Just like you. You go to work and come home. You go to work and come home with your wife and kid. I'm just like you. All right. And they doing horrible stuff.
Yeah. And like and like we go back to the segment, could this become a longer war? And like I was saying, who knows? But what we do know is that major powers around the world are watching closely.
Mm-hmm.
You have Russia.
Yep.
You have China.
Yep.
Okay. You have European allies, NATO. Everybody's watching. Everybody's watching. Okay. The Middle East is one of the most strategically important regions in the earth.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Energy supply routes run through it.
Say that in respects.
The energy supply routes, they run through there. Global trade flows through it. Okay. And military alliances are there too. So a lot of stuff is going on over there. You know.
That's why I said.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's global chess. With all the things that you just said and the little strategies and different things, this is global chess. And some of these people that's at the top, that's making these decisions, they're playing for keeps.
Yes.
They're playing for keeps at the lives and cost of a lot of people. All while at the same time manipulating them to believing that what they're doing is just. It's crazy work.
And that's why any conflict in that region always make the entire world nervous. You know, but historically, global powers try very hard. Hard to contain these regional wars. You know, they've been for many years, they've been trying to hold it down and say, okay, we're not going to have a war with China, Russia. You know, they've been holding these regional wars down, you know. But once multiple superpowers become directly involved.
So Rizat.
The consequences become unpredictable, baby.
Yep. That's why I said they play for keeps at the cost of the lives of others.
That is nuts.
Yeah. And our military service people take an oath to protect and serve against foreign and domestic. You know what I'm saying? And they take those oaths serious. You know what I mean? So you putting their lives in harm's way for just global domination. Say that again, Pinky.
To me, it's no more. It's they playing checkers. They just jumping over people. Just all right. King me.
It's nuts.
You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy.
What you guys think? 347-903-5664. Drop it in the chat. Remember, once this episode is over, you can still watch the episode and drop your comments in the chat because we want to have a conversation about this and how this is affecting America.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people do that too. You know, for whatever reason, we know they don't like to get on the chat when we discuss these things, and it's understandable. You know, they wait till we get off air, and then you see a whole bunch of different chats and stuff like that. But I respect it either way. It's you're still engaged with us, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Thank you, guys. So let me get into that question real quick. Segment number 5, how this affects Americans. Now, this is where many viewers might say, this is happening far away, right? Why should Americans even worry about it, right? But here's the reality. Global conflict affects America in several ways. As we know, what's going on now, energy prices. Iran sits on, I think they call it Straits of Hormuz, if I got that right. It's where the oil goes past through, the little...
Yeah, flows through.
Right.
One of the most important oil shipping routes in the world.
That's the chest.
Okay. Exactly. Now, if that route becomes unstable, right? Gas prices spike up worldwide. Worldwide. Okay. Military involvement also, right? Now, the United States have military bases all across the Middle East, as you guys know, and we all talked about that. If those bases are attacked, which they just got attacked, 6 military members killed in Kuwait. Okay. So American troops could be pulled into this war or this conflict deeper. Pause. Right? Through cyber warfare, and stuff like that. So they can be pulled into that.
Right.
Economically too.
Yeah. Definitely economic.
Yeah. The stock exchange, it dropped.
Yeah, stop messing with my stock.
Yeah.
Every time I look at my
401k.
Yeah.
So it's the part of that global supply that you talked about, respect.
Yeah. Modern wars nowadays are not fought with missiles and tanks only anymore.
Nope. And
not at all.
On the ground.
And boots on the ground. Not at all. They are fought digitally, infrastructure attacks, like AK said, financial systems.
Right.
And what about the power grid? The power grid. You know what I mean? So cyber warfare can affect citizens thousands of miles away. And if you think it's not happening just because it's all the way in Iran, these are the things I just listed. Economic markets, like AK said.
Technology. Global oil chain supplies.
Geopolitical tensions rise. Stock markets react. Global supply chains react. Inflation rise. I can go on and on and on. Everything becomes connected in one.
Yep.
So don't think just because you sitting up in Park Avenue or wherever, having a good time, chilling out, that it's not going to affect you, because it will.
Yep.
That's all I got to say with that.
Yeah, because you be drinking the old gold like us.
That's right.
No more white wine, red wine.
Nope.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, listen, man. I just pray to God that He watches over this country and the people that's standing up, fighting for this country. I can't, I gotta iterate it again. These is people's lives, man. You know what I mean? It's just sad, man. And sometimes I get like speechless, and thinking like, this is crazy, man.
Mhm.
This stuff is crazy for the agenda that I believe that that's part of this whole thing that's moving this whole thing along,
Right.
all while not showing us what the real cost is, what the real is.
Mhm.
And there's certain things that we can say on here, but we have to be careful as well. You know what I mean? So I try to watch my words, but it's tough. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? It's tough.
It's
Mhm.
tough because you believe, man.
Hmm.
That's just you just telling the truth. That's what we hear on this platform.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and
So
that's it's in your thoughts, man. You just running the food, baby.
yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Another, not to change the subject, but another thing. I don't know if you heard um about these tariffs.
I
Yep.
remember you was telling me
They-
something about it.
Attorney General, it's a couple of them, throughout the state, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, they all joined suit
Yeah.
saying, Trump with these tariffs is unconstitutional.
Yeah.
So they trying to sue.
Yeah, they're trying to sue. It's like the president's causing more chaos, expecting Americans to foot the bill.
Yeah. This is affecting everybody's
And everybody,
affecting every small businesses, even the big businesses is getting hit too. They can't stay afloat.
the stock went down. Come
Mhm.
on. You
And
doing
and and
too
that's why I was telling AK. I was like, listen, you know, I want to open up a nice burger shop. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah,
have
I
to think
telling them.
about what's going on now. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I'm not trying to open up a shop and then it close next week because I can't afford
Yep.
the items to
Right.
get. I can't afford my employees. So I'm just waiting, man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna just wait. I'm not anybody out there trying to open a business now. Good luck, man. But
Yeah.
I'm
Look,
gonna wait.
some of the guests that we had on season 3, season 4, I called to re-up on a couple of things. I ain't gonna put it up. And they point blank told me, like, yo, these tariffs is killing
Hmm.
my small business.
Mhm.
It's killing the small business, man. It's that chain effect that affects everyone.
Exactly. So
Right.
They just trying to make a living.
Yeah.
The American dream. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
having a hard time doing that.
Like, these girls used to, they wear their fancy weave. Now they got to get horse hair.
Okay.
They get the Brazilian joint, man.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Okay.
they getting Aruba. They getting the Brazilian.
On that note, but listen, tonight I just want to leave viewers with something deeper. Pause to consider. Right. Wars aren't often discussed like chess games between the governments. They're often discussed like that, like AK said. But behind every war are human beings. Behind every war is families.
Mm.
Behind every war is children,
Talk that talk.
soldiers, citizens trying to survive this.
Yep.
And history teaches us all the time, that the people who suffer the most during wars are really the ones who start them.
Yep.
That's something the world should never forget.
Facts.
And before I get my brother to do his wild tonight, my final thoughts with this is, before we close tonight, this episode, I want to leave you with this thought. History doesn't just happen in textbooks. It unfolds in real time.
Yep.
And moments like this remind us how interconnected our worlds really are. What happens across the ocean can echo across the globe. That's why awareness matters. Because understanding the world helps us to navigate through it with clarity instead of fear.
Yes.
And that's exactly what this show is about. Thinking deeper, pause, looking beyond headlines, and having conversations that matters to you. So if you found this discussion valuable to you, make sure you like the video, join the conversation in the comments. Like I said, after the show is over, you can drop your questions in the comments. We will answer them. Subscribe so you never miss an episode here at Food for Thought, because the world is changing fast, people.
Yep.
And the best things we can do to stay informed is to do it together. And remember, you can head over to our website and grab some of that awesome merchandise. We can't forget that. You know? Right. Awesome merchandise that we have here, Food for Thought. Also, our single, Culture Driven. Log into our website. You can download that MP3 file. And also get into the blog and join my conversation. So AK Alpha Moon, you're going to hit us with the...
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I just seen the presentation of the food, that you made and stuff. So this is lined right up. You know what I'm saying? The creator got it lined up right there.
Let's get the wow.
That's what I want to say. The United States has been in many wars, some justified, some not justified. Some people think we should just stay home, mind our business. Some people feel we are being manipulated by the internet, AI, and all these different things. But I say, Alpha Moon say, it's the same old soup. Reheat it. The question becomes, do you want to digest it? In other words, my interpretation, do you believe everything your government is telling you about this war? Hit us in the chat. Let us know your feelings, because we love to hear from you. This is AK Alpha Moon, words of wisdom, the wow, with Red Specs and Pinky. Blessings.
Yeah. No, I don't believe him. No, I don't believe them.
I had to drop the same old soup reheated.
Right. Yeah.
Same old soup.
Yeah. So I want to thank you, thank everyone for tuning in for this meaningful and moving episode tonight, man, because we had to get into it, man.
Yeah.
Whether they're gonna push this episode or not, I really don't care, but we have to talk about what's going on. And, what's going on with us Americans here and beyond. Take us out, Pinky.
And if you walk away from me, I just love you from behind.
You know how we do next week, man. Next Thursday. Peace.